technology session for the topic which is the next generation mobility management. And for this, it is my pleasure to invite on stage Mr. Nishant Gupta ji, who's the sales lead north at SOTI India Private Limited. He has 20 years of industry experience in sales and strategy planning. He has also managed customers across verticals like telecom, enterprise, government education. He had success stories with organizations such as BT India, Tata Tele Services, Aircel, and helped them to enhance their sales and business development functions. Sir, can I please request you to come on stage? A great round of applause, please.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Do I have some energy, please? Good evening. So I know mine probably is not the last session, but I'll not take much of your time. And most of the things have already been spoken since morning, and things I've been hearing which I didn't knew. So I learned a lot of new things today. So thank you to all the key speakers and the panelists who have discussed various topics today. So I am Nishant. I take care of the sales function for SOTI North and East. So let me begin with a little introduction on what we are going to have a discussion today. So SOTI. So SOTI is a MDM company. It's a mobile device management company. So since morning we have been hearing a lot about security, cyber security, malware attacks and everything. And in all the sessions, I have seen that one point has come up very strongly: the mobile applications, mobile security, data leakage and data protection, right? So, and I also heard one of our panelists talking about MDM, mobile device management. And he also mentioned that a lot of us have implemented. So can I ask how many of us have implemented MDM in our organizations? Wonderful. I can see a couple of hands. It's a great thing to understand that, sir. So first of all, let us understand what is MDM, what is mobile device management, right? So we'll go by what is it and why it is required and how it can help an organization, right? And then we'll talk a little about the organization, which is SOTI, and then we'll understand how you can actually make your mobile environment a robust environment. And then we will have a little understanding about the next-gen technology or the next-gen software that is available with SOTI. So let's understand MDM. So MDM is nothing but it is basically a software application that helps you to manage and secure your endpoints. Now these endpoints could be your mobile devices, it could be your laptops, tablets, anything of that sort, right? Sorry. And these solutions enable the organizations to improve their productivity. It helps you to have a seamless workflow and have a lot of sense of security within the devices. So why do we need an MDM? Anybody? In a layman's term, I mean, this is a little technical term. Anybody can tell me in a little layman's term, why do we need an MDM? Maybe you can read it from there and tell me. Nobody? Wonderful. So, MDM tools are very much required for, like I said, enhancing the security, managing your applications over the devices. But it is also required to have a complete life cycle management of your devices, right? A device comes into your organization, it has a life cycle, right? You buy it, you manage it, you deploy applications, you maintain it, and then you retire it. So MDM helps you to do a complete life cycle management also of your device. So it helps you to control, it helps you to deploy application, push content, right? And of course, you can understand the various aspects of your device, like battery, what kind of applications, the data usage and everything. Now, why do we need is another big answer from this slide is like all these verticals, organizations names mentioned, are having very, very large deployment of devices across, various cities, various countries. To manage that also, we need a solution which can help them to do it, right? If you take microfinance, BFSI, you take healthcare, you take defense, you take public services, you take police, defense, everybody uses a large fleet of devices. even within your own organizations, you have at least 200, 300, 500, or maybe lakhs of devices, right? So moving on, how do we achieve a robust mobility environment? So these are the ingredients, these are the major key ingredients to achieve a robust mobility environment. The first point, you should have an Android enterprise recommended solution. You know, as we all know, Google is the, Android was a brainchild of Google, right? So Google recommends a lot of MDM providers across the globe. So you should at least have a Android enterprise recommended solution in your organization. Second, you should have a solution which has a auto diagnostic capability, a kind of capability which helps you to operationally manage and understand your entire device fleet, right? Third, imagine a scenario where you need to deploy at least, say 10,000 devices across your organization. How would you do that, right? In past scenarios, the IT guy would get 10,000 laptops or 1,000 laptops. He would spend sleepless nights configuring those laptops, putting in the softwares, right? Everything he would do, and he would take nights and nights. Now imagine deploying a similar mobile fleet in your organization. So this is called bulk deployment. So you can have a zero-touch deployment wherein you can directly ship the devices to the end user, and whenever it gets switched on, it will be deployed, it will be completely configured as per your policies of the MDM. Then you should at least have a built-in antivirus for your devices on Android. So MDM solution actually helps you to have an antivirus on your devices. Like we have been talking about cyber security since morning. So this is again a part of security that you can have in your organization. And nothing least, but not the last, I think it is not very clearly visible, but you should have a support service, an organization which gives you a complete support in terms of any kind of a troubleshooting, in terms of your deployments, in terms of your customer service. So at least they should have a dedicated customer support center based out of India, and they should have L1, L2, L3 support, right? So this is something which you should definitely look at while choosing a MDM service provider for your organization. Now I'll just give you a little glimpse about SOTI. Unfortunately, I chose a gray color, so about is missing here. So this is about SOTI, right? So we are a Canadian organization, right? We are operating in 176 countries across the globe. We have 13 offices of our own across the globe. In India, we are operating out of Gurgaon, so that is our Asia headquarters. And we also have a regional office in Kochi. So we are a strong 600 plus manpower based out of India, right? And our total organization strength across the globe is approximately 1,500 people. So large focus has been given to India, and we are shortly coming with our third office also in India, right? Which will again have about 250 people based out of India. So this is where we are today. So we are a profitable company, and believe you me, SOTI is still a privately owned company, and we have not taken any outside investments, and we are still profitable from the last 110 quarters. We have got some industry recognition also, and this is just the beginning, and yet more miles to cover. This is what SOTI does. So we have the broadest device support in the industry. So we cover all the 4 platforms available today in the market, namely your Android, Windows, Apple, as well as Linux. And we support multiple devices, be it your rugged devices, vanilla, mobile phones, tablets, laptops, desktops, and also, you have seen a lot of kiosks, IoT devices, AR, MR, VRs. So we cover all of them. Excuse me. So what is the next generation of mobility management? We all know that MDM has been there in the market from the last 25 years, right? But today also the problems remain the same. The CTOs, the CXOs, CIs are not able to actually have a robust kind of a solution. What they need is basically intelligence within the software which helps them to operate seamlessly across their device, right? to have predictive analysis. We have been listening to this word a lot, predictive analysis, operational intelligence since morning. Then we also need to have a kind of a system wherein if you need to generate a lot of tickets, you need to support a lot of your employees and users on the ground. It should help you, not trouble you, right? So what we need today is automated monitoring and management of your entire device fleet. So I present to you SOTI Excite, which is actually the future of mobility management. So what SOTI Excite is? So SOTI Excite is a diagnostic intelligence tool paired with operational intelligence and incident management, right? So it helps you to have operational intelligence over your entire device fleet. It helps you to have advanced diagnostics for your entire fleet that has been deployed for your end users. It helps you to have automated monitoring of your devices, of your systems in the fleet, right? And it also helps you for incident management. What it brings or delivers to the, to the organization, to the user, and to your customer. It gives you, the IT staff, a complete visibility into the health and the entire system that has been deployed across the organization. It helps you to have a tool which helps the IT staff to have a first call resolution of the problem, right? And it also helps you to minimize the cost for excessive data consumption, or it helps you to understand the battery life cycle a lot. It helps the mobile workers in reducing their downtime, because a guy who is using the device on the fleet gets frustrated if the device is not working and is not able to perform his function that has been given to him, right? It also makes sure that you don't need to ship the device back to the IT team or back to the organization based somewhere in some different city. You can remotely log on to the device and you can troubleshoot the device from there itself. What it brings to your customer is satisfaction. It helps you to have a customer problem solved very easily, and it also helps you to improve the customer experience. Right now, I'll just give you a small glimpse of the kind of customers we have in India. Globally, we have more than 17,000 customers. In India, we are close to about 200 plus customers. These are few of the customers that we have. So our largest customer in India is from education vertical, and second largest customer in India is from core banking, which probably you would not, you would relate rather, I would say, is our postal department, which is Indian Post Payments Bank, right? So they are into core banking, and they are one of our second largest customers in India. Moving on. So I will now give you a small introduction about what I have spoken. This sums up it completely in this 4-minute video. So please have a look at it. Can I have some audio? Technology, no audio. Good?
Your entire IT team is here. Your support agent is dealing with app crashes there. Your support lead needs to locate a lost device over here. Your mobility engineer is investigating high data bills over there. And your IT manager is looking into problematic device batteries everywhere. They each can't see the mobile device they need to fix. They can't hold the mobile device. Downtime is costing thousands in lost revenue and productivity as each second passes. They need SOTI Excite, the diagnostic intelligence solution that integrates with SOTI Mobi Control to remotely fix app and device issues and access operational intelligence. Let's check in with the support agent helping that worker out on the road dealing with constant app crashes. That worker can't collect customer data quickly and is forced to use pen and paper, which slows them down and isn't reliable. With SOTI Excite, the support agent can remote control into the device to experience exactly what the end user is seeing. The support agent can record audio and video of the support session, attach it to a ticket, and share it with other agents, ensuring everyone is looking at the same information when working on the issue. They can even annotate on the remote device screen and use other collaboration tools to guide the user through the problem. That way, if another app crash occurs, the end user can fix it on their own and get back to work faster. That's one problem down. Now let's see how that support lead is doing with that lost device. Using the last known location dashboard, they can see where the device was when it last checked in. They can also see the last network it was connected to, and it looks like the device is at the remote distribution center where a delivery pickup was made. Now that they know the device is safe and sound, its owner can go retrieve it. 2 problems solved. Now let's check in on the mobility engineer and see what's causing those high data bills. With SOTI Excite, they can pull device data to see if any background apps or actions are causing the issue. Or they can access the cellular coverage dashboard and see if local data providers are delivering the service they need. Or if coverage is poor, workers are forced to use costly cellular data roaming. With this information, mobility engineers can make informed decisions on whether to delete the data-consuming apps or switch to a more reliable data provider. 3 down, 1 to go. Let's see what's up with the IT manager and those troublesome device batteries impacting the ROI of the company's business-critical mobile operations. The average replacement battery costs $60, and with 1,000 problematic batteries in the device fleet, that's a $60,000 expense the company would rather not spend. Are the batteries close to failing and need to be replaced? Or is something causing them to run out of power sooner than planned? Pulling up the battery dashboard, the IT manager can get data on discharge rates, charging cycles, and even battery temperature. It looks like only half the batteries are truly on their last legs. That means only 500 batteries need to be replaced, saving the company $30,000. For the other half, the IT manager can instruct their users to change their charging habits. Instead of guessing or overspending, SOTI Excite allows the IT manager to make an informed decision to purchase the right amount of new batteries. That's 4 different problems in 4 different corners of the world, and SOTI Excite solved them all. But you don't need to wait until a problem occurs. SOTI Excite lets you proactively monitor devices and receive alerts when an issue is detected. That way you can quickly resolve small issues before they become big problems. Fix mobile issues faster and on the first call. Know exactly what's going on with your mobile devices. Make smart, data-driven decisions to maximize your investments, and do it all with SOTI Excite.
So ladies and gentlemen, this was about SOTI. I hope you liked this video. This sums up the entire thing that I've just covered up in slides. So I'm available for any kind of discussions or understanding of, or in case you have any kind of a use cases that you need to discuss around your mobility solution. Thank you. Have a very nice evening.
Thank you so much, sir, for your session. I would like to now invite on stage Mr. Celine Sen Gupta ji to please present a token of gratitude to Mr. Nishant Gupta ji. A great round of applause, please.